I think we are live here. So yeah, I would like to create a library that will be used from a Cypress. I just want to use my experiences, and I wanted to show you what is possible with the current AI tools and how fast can we create something that can auto heal. Yeah, this will be great. I don't know if anyone is actually going to watch it, but we can start. So yeah, we'll start with a parser. So we need a parser here, and a parser will parse the page with the structures. So yeah, we will divide it into the boxes, and we will show you. I've done this one before, but we will build a new one. Let's actually quickly check if the. Yeah, sound is working. Amazing. All right, so I have created something very similar before. I mean, not before, like a week ago or something like that. Let me find that one. So, yeah, there you go. All right, it opens on cursor. So we'll go to Airbnb, and there are some elements here, right? So what we want to do, we want to understand the page structure. So once we understand the page structure or parse the page structure, we can give it to the AI provider, which can be Cloudy, or it can be OpenAI, or anything like DeepSeek, whatever you want. I actually have a code here. I created this code with OpenAI. We will be doing the same thing actually here. So once I run this one, it parses the page with like placeholders and text and SVGs and etc. So it understands the page, and then it creates a CSV file right here. So in this one, so we will give this to the AI provider right here, and then we will tell what do you see on the page. Once we actually, yeah, we can just copy this one and go here and open a new one right here, and that would be, what do you see in this page? Obviously, we'll just tell, you know, I'm seeing like something like Airbnb or something like that. Yeah, it's from Airbnb, and then I see some XY with height, clickable. Yeah, we have to understand that it's clickable, etc. type of thing. So yeah, that's what we're going to build right now. Let's build this quickly. So basically, I'm going to use O3 Mini High for this one. And we will just be prompting here. Let's say I want to parse DOM where the elements are visible. And so yeah, let's just let me explain more what I'm thinking so we can prompt it better. All right. So what we will be doing here, so every page has some boxes inside. So let's figure this out. So mainly they have like side panel, or they have a dynamic content inside where it will look like this, but everything is like boxes or some menu items or some like dynamic content is generally like side by side. They have similar classes, so that's how we can find the like, you know, dynamic content. So yeah, that's what we're going to try and parse the page with. I want to parse the DOM where the elements are visible. And I would like to actually, instead of doing this, let's just open the previous thing that I created, and we can see what is going on here. So we have a isVisible class right here, and isVisible is checking if the element is visible. It's very important that the element should be visible, because we wanna check the page as how the humans actually see it. Once that is how it is structured, that's how we actually get that data and give it to the AI. We will be able to tackle more, let's say, scenarios. Sometimes there might be a text that is underneath a box. So that's where this will be very useful. So it's like this, let's say. We shouldn't take care of the text as much as possible. So this is very important, basically. So that's why it's very important. Yeah, I have some code here to exclude the dates, but this is not perfect, I know. So we can just get rid of this one for now. And we want to make sure the rectangle width and height is greater than 0. So after that, and we want to also make sure the element is not transparent. So we want to make sure if the element is transparent, just disregard that one and take the one that is underneath. That's what it is doing here. And find elements underneath. So if it is transparent, we should find the elements that are underneath. That is very important. Let's say if this guy is transparent. So this is basically what I'm trying to do. I want to understand the page structure as how humans see it, or how OCR, like how visual detection a library would see the page, but that would be very costly. So that's why the parsing the DOM based on the structure, it's very important here. So it is editable, so we have to take a look at if the element that we're trying to parse is input, text area, or select, or it has like content editable. So that means it is editable. And it's clickable. We are taking a look at the A buttons and A classes and buttons. So this is actually very important, this part, as well as like the editable as well. Editable is input, text area. Let's check if there's any comments. No comments, all right. If there's any text area or input, or if it is content editable, that means it is editable. So So that's how the AI will understand there's an editable place on the page. So let's say there's an input here, and this input. So there will be a search input, so that's how it will understand that there's a search here. So we will just say there's an editable field right here, and then we will provide some attributes that are around this input. So that will help us, help AI that will understand how, like, if there are any, do I need to search something or something like that. That's why it's very important here. So it's clickable is very important as well. You wanna let the AI know that, okay, this is a text or this is something clickable. Clickable means there are some events when you click on the element, like click on mouse down or mouse up, or if the cursor is a pointer, right? So this is very important. So if the cursor becomes cursor becomes pointer, that means this is something that is clickable. But if it's not clickable, it's a standard cursor, basically. So this is how it is being determined. So it's selected. This is actually, it's not that important, but right now, for now. So it just basically understands the element is selected or not. So get visible element is also very important. We want to get the texts that are visible on the page. That is very important. There might be some, so once you open this one, as you can see, there are some texts that are underneath the model. So we don't want to actually click on the things that are underneath. Basically, that's what this is for. But it's very simple at the moment. Yeah, we can skip this one for now. Likely container, it basically understands the if it is div, section, or article, or something like that. And then we process the candidate. So before getting into this one, I would like to show you the how. Yeah, it's traversing the node. So it will start from the root, basically document body, and then we will keep going inside the HTML structure, and then we will just try to parse things, etc. So this one also cares about shadow DOM and iframes. It's very important to be able to just go inside and check the parse the elements there too, because most people are using these type of stuff. So yeah, this is where we process the candidate, basically. So let's just go inside. So we check if so element is already processed. So if it is processed, just skip it. We don't want to process it again. And we just want to make sure its element is visible. Once it's visible, we want to get the rectangle. It's very simple stuff here. Yeah, center, X, center, Y. These are actually not being used as well right at the moment. So is likely container is clickable. If it's not clickable, and then if it belongs to some bigger container, just skip it. So that's why it's here. That's what it is. So you don't want to actually grab everything. So you just want to make sure there might be some wrapped container for that element. So you don't want to just take the smaller element. Like this is very important for the SVGs. You don't want to get the G or path and that type of tags inside this SVG. So you want to get the SVG or Even if SVG inside an A tag, you want to get the A tag, you don't want to get the SVG that much. So that's basically what it is. If you want to get the visible text from the element, there are some month names here. So that's actually, it's not a great code at the moment right here. And if it is, it finds the elements underneath, etc. And then it basically calculates the X, Y, W, and H, basically. But what we want to do, we would like to we would like to add an ID. So we want to assign an ID to the element itself instead of giving us the X, Y. So that would be a little bit better. So let's just do that one. I would like to add ID to the end CSV at the end of the parsed data, parsed elements. IDs for elements, basically. All right. Yeah. So yeah, I will be using this one for now, for this. Yeah, man, we can workshop. No one is actually working. No one is watching. What a disaster piece. Yeah. Well, everyone else will get rich and you will be poor, I guess. So yeah, let's get that code here and then let's just paste it here. And let's see if the ID is added here, but I don't want it here. Let's remove the date stuff as well. Yeah, O3 Mini High is very good. It's actually producing amazing code, to be honest. Oh my god, it didn't actually understand. All right. Right after I said it's very good. And it failed. Disaster, huh? Disaster piece. Yeah, this is also a very good piece of code, actually. Get the attributes from the SVG. So I want to show you something. You can understand the SVG's context from their area, like area label or title or tooltip, basically. It's super good stuff. Where was it? It's not here, but as you can see, it says next photo, add to wish list. So those are also covered with this code right here. All right, let's just take it. Let's put it here, and then let's just parse this. Damn, this is actually terrible. All right, but is it still small? Yeah, it's like 21 kilobytes. It's good. Yeah, you want it small as much as possible. So ID should be an int that counter. All right. Let's just give some example actually here to AI. So it actually understands. Let's see. All right, this code, let's try this code real quick. Is it done? Not yet. So this code will help us parse Airbnb's website. I mean, any website basically, not just Airbnb. Once we do this, it will help us understand the page structure, and then we can build a Cypress code, Cypress plugin that can understand the page structure and then auto-heal the tests, or we can just even do, we can just type and then tell things, and then we'll just test the software basically. So that's what we want to do here. All right, nice. The only problem is I don't want freaking codes here. Okay, I'll just do it. All right, let's just paste it here. ID escaped. I don't want to escape ID, bro. All right, let's refresh the page. All right, let's see if we got IDs here. Yeah, looks like we got the IDs. Fantastic. How does this look? We have underneath here. Once we open this, can we run the same code? If we do, okay, we see the calendar is also being parsed. You also see underneath, actually we don't have to parse underneath stuff here, I think. It looks good. It's better than nothing. All right, so once we have this, we basically, I think we are set. I think we're done. So let's just check our code. Let's just check our plan. Create a page parser. Done. Create a Cypress plugin. All right. All right. Create a Cypress plugin that uses this code to generate CSV and passes on to OpenAI and expects, I think actually for this one, a cloudy would be better, but let's just try first. Expects, all right, create a plugin that uses the code and passes on to the OpenAI and expects an ID, OpenAI, along with prompt, and expects an ID to ID, action, click, type, select, and value. And according to the response from the OpenAI, process the command, Cypress command. So while this is doing this one, I have an empty page right here. Actually, let's just don't save this for now. Let's save it here. All right. I'm sure we have to just change this one, but yeah, for now it's good. Let's just add git ignore for now. Real quick, node modules. And then I think that's about it. So here we will just be doing git init dot npm init y. All right, and then npm install Cypress. All right, Cypress npm. Let's check this out real quick. All right, let's just do dev. Let's do that. That will take some time, so let's take a look at the code. Okay, we need an OpenAI key, basically. We won't be using 3.50, and all right, it's just extracted UI code. It's basically the same code that we have. I think we have to get rid of that, CSV download thing right here. OpenAI action. Let's take a look at real quick. Window, then CSV. Get the CSV data. If CSV data is not found, throw an exception. Task OpenAI. All right. Give the CSV data prompt, and then we will expect. We'll expect a response ID, action, and data candidate ID. This is too long. Well, it's all right. It's okay, I think. Let's see. Let's see what will happen here. All right. Cypress, open, right? I hope. NPX. I hope it will work. It's been a long time. All right, looks like it's working. Amazing. All right. Fantastic. Let's get a sip of water. Let's scaffold some examples here. Cool. Boom, done. So what we want to do, we want to get back to OpenAI. Let's just create the plugins folder. Cypress, plugins. Yeah, we need index.js. All right. Let's just copy and paste some code here. And I will get rid of these guys right here. That's just trash. Getting started, to do. I mean, I don't even need this. Just delete it, bro. All right. It's better to have nothing. So we will open the cloudy code, and then we will just we'll improve this code that is given by OpenAI right here. We'll go to Sport, Commands. Let's just paste this code right here. Yeah, you should utilize the utilize this stuff, man. All right, this is great. Give me Airbnb prompts for this. All right. Let's pick this one, Airbnb JS, done. I think we have to call them .sci or something. It was like this, right? All right. OpenAI action on Airbnb homepage. Locate and search field, San Francisco. Done. And then click. Click the search button. Nice. All right, let's see what will happen here. Are we done? We're not done. We need an OpenAI key, but I don't like the code that much that is being generated here because it uses 3.4. That's not great. Sequential candidate ID, action type, select, and value, and yeah, okay. All right, I will open CD projects, Autohealing, open, it's here, all right, it's here.